All right, let's just jump right in. What if Google's new so-called budget AI wasn't just a small update, but a massive bombshell that's turning the entire industry on its head? Because that's what's happening. We're talking about Gemini 3 Flash, and believe me, it is completely rewriting the rulebook.
And this is the question that has the whole AI community buzzing. I mean, the assumption has always been that you get what you pay for, right? If you want more power, you pay more, and it's probably going to be slower. But what if that's not true anymore?
And yeah, that's exactly what's going on. The old rulebook for AI models, the one that kept everything neat and tidy, separating the cheap and fast from the powerful and slow, has just been tossed right out the window. So to really get why this is such a huge deal, you gotta understand how things are supposed to work. These flash or light models, they're usually the lightweight option. You use them for quick, simple stuff, not for the heavy-duty, complex thinking. They're the compact car, not the semi-truck. Exactly. This just isn't supposed to happen. A light model isn't built to go toe-to-toe with the industry's flagships. It's a move that nobody saw coming, and it has developers and insiders absolutely floored.
So how do we know this isn't all just hype? Well, let's get into the hard data. I'm about to show you the actual benchmarks, the numbers that are causing all this chaos and proving that this is a genuine breakthrough. Okay, so take a look at this. This benchmark measures how well an AI handles real-world coding tasks. And look at that score for Gemini 3 Flash, 78%. Now, that's not just a good score. It actually beats Gemini 3 Pro, the more expensive, supposedly superior model. The budget option is outperforming the premium one. That's just unheard of.
And it's not just Google saying this. This feeling is popping up everywhere. Developers on places like Reddit are putting it through its paces, and they're all coming to the same conclusion. People are losing their minds over how powerful this thing is.
And this table really paints the full picture. Look at the GPQA Diamond benchmark. That tests PhD-level reasoning. Flash is hitting scores deep in frontier model territory. When it comes to understanding images, audio, and text all at once, it's matching pro-level performance. It's trading blows with and sometimes even beating the big dogs like Claude's latest model.
So the benchmarks are pretty shocking, right? But that's only half the story. The real revolution here is in how Gemini Flash is hitting these scores. It's delivering a combination of things that we all thought was impossible.
To really get this, you need to know about something called the Pareto Frontier. Think of it like this. You can buy a car that's incredibly fast and super luxurious, but it's not going to be cheap. Or you can get a cheap, fast car, but it probably won't be luxurious. You always have to make a trade-off. And in AI, it's always been a trade-off between performance, speed, and cost. You could pick two, but you could never, ever have all three.
Until now. It seems like Google just took that economic law and smashed it to pieces. They've somehow delivered on all three fronts at the same time. Let me show you what I mean. First up, performance. It scores a 90.4% on that PhD-level reasoning test we just saw. That is elite, top-tier, world-class intelligence. That's piece number one of the trifecta. Second, speed. It's not just smart, it's wicked fast. We're talking 3 times faster than the last generation of its pro-level big brother. So you get that frontier-level thinking, but at lightning speed. That's piece number 2.
And finally, the cost. And this is the real jaw-dropper. Just 50 cents per million input tokens. So to put it all together, you are getting pro-level intelligence at flash-level speed for a tiny fraction of the cost. Performance, speed, and affordability. The impossible trifecta is officially here. So how is this even possible? Well, there's this fascinating theory from a Redditor that gives a brilliant analogy. They called it anti-anxiety meds for AI. The idea is that sometimes these huge, massive models can get bogged down and literally overthink a problem into a wrong answer. A smaller, leaner model like Flash, it might just be direct enough to get it right more often. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. Now for the most important part, the so what. What does this massive technological leap actually mean for you, for developers, for businesses? Let's get into it.
Well, here's the thing. Pretty much everyone wins. For developers at places like Figma and JetBrains, it means real-time coding help and systems that run crazy fast. For content creators like us, it's now the free engine behind the Gemini app. It can analyze video, audio, and images in seconds. And for businesses, it means you can have AI agents that handle complex logic but respond in the blink of an eye. And here's a super concrete example of what's now possible. You can literally just describe an app idea with your voice, and Gemini Flash can build a working prototype for you. In minutes, with no coding needed. I mean, this kind of thing was pure science fiction just a year ago.
And this isn't some niche tool just for experts. It's already being rolled out to power AI mode in Google Search. That means billions of people are about to get access to this pro-level reasoning delivered as fast as a normal search query. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and look at the huge picture here. This isn't just another product launch. This is a fundamental turning point for the entire industry. It's one of those moments that's going to define the next era of tech. This is the shift we're seeing in real time. We are leaving an old world where the most powerful AI was slow, incredibly expensive, and really only for a few giant companies. And we're entering a new world where it's fast, radically affordable, and accessible to literally everyone. People are calling this the automation cliff, and it's not some far-off future thing. It's happening right now. The difference between the people and businesses who jump on these tools today and those who wait, well, it's not just a gap anymore. It's about to become a massive, uncrossable chasm. And that really brings us to the final takeaway. The entire paradigm has shifted. The time when frontier-level intelligence was a luxury good that forced you to sacrifice speed and your budget, that time is officially over. This technology is no longer out of reach. It's here. It's accessible. In a lot of cases, it's free to start playing with. So the only question left is the most exciting one of all. Now that you have this power, what are you going to build?